wow. I don't know how I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do in this video, to be honest. Gosh, it's a good thing I posted that issues recap then, because I never would have posted it. The day after I post a video, slam. Overwhelming. That's the first thing. I actually considered, maybe I shouldn't even post this video for a while. Maybe I should kind of calm down a little bit. Like, nah, I got to get something up right now. Man, this is so much at once. And I'm angry. I don't usually get angry at the filmmakers. Obviously there are plenty of decisions about that I don't agree with, I don't like. But this is one of those things where it's like, I'm feeling angry right now. Let's evaluate this logically and calmly. Okay? I'll try at least. What we have is apparently 9 clips from the movie. Man, so much at once. 9 clips from the movie were screened in New York to various critics and writers, etc. And they've posted some fairly detailed descriptions, and most of it is not good. Where do I start? I'm going to go ahead and start with the biggest one of all. I wanted to really... My first instinct on making this video was, let's really try to organize it and decide what's the most cohesive way I can talk about this. You know what? Screw all that. I'm just going to talk. I'm going to cut to it. She's back. They brought her back again. I mean, we knew that she was in the movie. She was in the trailer and stuff, but 2 years ago, let's say, if you asked me, here's a pen and paper, write down a list of 5 things that would drive you to the brink of insanity if they included in Dawn Treader. And one of the things would have been bringing the White Witch back. And that was something that we joked about. Just like with Caspian, we joked, we kind of joked about with Prince Caspian as well. We'd be like, typical Hollywood, they would find a way to bring the White Witch back. That'd be so ridiculously stupid. Good thing we're safe with Walden Media, no discretion and all that. Not cool. It turned out to be not as bad as it could have been, but it was still kind of a poor excuse to squeeze Tilda Swinton into the film. And then after that, the joke became, wouldn't it be funny if they tried to squeeze Tilda Swinton into every single movie? But we didn't think they were actually going to do that. I'm really worried they're going to find a way to squeeze her into the Silver Chair somehow. And I think you know how I'm afraid they'll do that. But I'm not going to say it because the filmmakers might hear what I'm saying, even though I'm joking, and take me seriously. So I'm not going to say it. It appears that the unfathomable fate, I can't even say it, the unfathomable fate that they're trying to save Narnia from is the White Witch. They have to find the 7, I don't even know if I can keep a straight face saying this. They have to find the 7 swords and either place them at Aslan's feet. Has anyone seen that episode of South Park where they're explaining Scientology and there's a disclaimer at the bottom that says, yes, this is what Scientologists actually believe. We're not joking. I almost feel like I have to put that on this video right now and say, yes, this is what they're actually doing. I'm not joking. It appears they have to take the 7 swords and either place them at Aslan's feet or bring them to Aslan's table. There's a discrepancy there in the reports. They need the 7 swords to prevent the return of the White Witch. And as many people have pointed out, this sounds like a pretty decent video. Actually, not a very decent video game, I would say. This sounds like a stupid video game, much less a movie. So why are they... If anyone who's been following my videos knows, probably has an idea of how freaked out I am right now. Because when the Prince Caspian trailer came out, that was the main thing. It was like, the White Witch! That's so stupid! I can't believe our jokes are becoming real! We gotta stop joking. I keep saying that. I think I'm serious this time. No more joking. Anywhere about Narnia. The filmmakers will take you seriously. Why are they doing this to us? What harm have we ever done them? Why are they doing this to us? Why bring the White Witch back? It's because I think they want some sort of villain in Dawn Treader. Is this because they don't... I'm not sure if it's because they don't understand or don't care. The Dawn Treader doesn't have a villain for a reason, because it's about... What drives Dawn Treader is the anticipation over what we're going to find. This could be anything, And this sense that the characters will find something of value there. The sense that the longing for your true home, that Reapy Cheap kind of embodies there. That I think I'll find my destiny here, as cheesy as that sounds. Lewis does it in a very kind of poignant way, I think. Reapy Cheap, the spell of it has been on him his whole life, and wow, a chance to finally do this. Wow, never mind the 10-minute thing. I'm going to go for as long as I need to and divide this up into parts if I have to. So they're trying to insert a villain into Dawn Treader. We kind of knew they were thinking about doing that. That's why they considered doing the Lady of the Green Kirtle in the leaked script. And I mean, basically, if you want to put a villain into Dawn Treader, there's only two options. You can invent one completely, it's not in the book, or you can pull one from one of the other books. They decided to pull one from one of the other books. They considered doing Lady of the Green Kirtle, then they said, well, let's not do that. Let's go ahead and bring Tilda Swinton, the Oscar winner, back and do the White Witch. Also, she was the villain in a film that made $700 million, Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. Oh, let's bring her back. Typical Hollywood. They can't let go of a villain that people responded to. They have to find a way to squeeze them in there somehow. This is so stupid. I'm sympathetic to their kind of dilemma here. Dawn Treader is very episodic, and they want to try to find something that will connect the dots a little bit better and make more of a through line. I'm sympathetic to that and saying that's probably a good thing. Prince Caspian made a lot of changes. Most of them I was okay with. So some I actually really liked. Thought, wow, that's a good... Because the fact that they made a change demonstrates that they didn't just want to make a Prince Caspian movie. They wanted to make one that really got across the ideas in the book. They understood the ideas in the book and say, we want to get those across in this movie. And sometimes it requires changes to get those across because books are not films. So I'm sympathetic to what the filmmakers are... the dilemma they're in here and what they want to do. But is it worth sacrificing such an important part of the story that it's not about defeating a villain? It's about the longing for your true home and the anticipation of what they're going to find. No. The answer is no. And also, it's so Hollywood. It's so stupid. They have to find 7 swords and like mushrooms and coins or something. I don't know. And probably go to Bowser's castle at the end or something with the swords to prevent the return of the White Witch. How many times does this character have to die? One Narnia ever wrote a great post, I thought. They basically, one of the things it said was, this is what gives me no hope that the movie could even be decent. This is so ridiculous. I'm not sure if I'd go that far. But yeah, this is a big punch in the gut to fans. This is typical Hollywood trying to do their cheap entertainment thing to a really important book we were always afraid of. Whenever a book's being made into a movie, it's like, I don't want it to be cheapened up. Kind of the same thing with 3D that Apted is being forced to do, even though he didn't want to do it. Convert it to 3D. It's just not worth what it's having to be sacrificed in order to connect the dots of the story together. This is really bad, guys. This is terrible. I feel like a lemony snicket right now, but it's true. This is really stupid. Not sure what else to say about this. I don't feel like I can move on from this topic. I'd be like, I don't know if I can get past this. I hope when I see the movie, somehow I feel differently. White Witch and Prince Caspian wasn't as bad as I thought it might be. The main issue was Caspian's character, and they sidestepped that in kind of a cheap, didn't really make sense way. I didn't really buy it. But they successfully kind of sidestepped the issue of Caspian's character. Yeah, this is one of the worst things they could have done. And it definitely reduces Aslan's power. Wait, he can't defeat the White Witch unless they bring the 7 swords. I think it just, I don't get what they're going for. Or they have to defeat the Dark Island. It's not clear exactly. Wait, is she gonna come back to life by becoming real in the Dark Island? That's really, really cheesy. I'm gonna stop right now. I'm just rambling right now because I'm just don't know what to say. I'm angry right now. They would do this. Big punch in the gut right now. This is the main reason my expectations for Dawn Treader are at an all-time low right now. I'll talk about more of the issues in the next video.